Alright, let's get to it. Get a couple things out of the way here. Anyway, hey guys, Rob here. Today I'm gonna do a Joy Notes guitar rhythm run through. I'm gonna put some tabs up on the screen. Pretty simple song. The rhythm guitar. I write rhythm guitars for our songs that are just as simple as possible, as few chords as possible. So that I can pay attention to singing when we play live, and I think of that, when we're writing the songs, and I just use rhythm guitar to texturize, and I usually write, when I'm writing the songs, like their first form, it's either like a piano in the computer or with a guitar, and it's just like some chords, and later on the chords end up getting kind of pushed to the back. But anyway, this is kind of fun, and who knows, maybe it'll inspire you to write a song today, maybe not, I don't know. But I'm going to get into it. I saw Blake's. We shot this the other day, too. Me and Tim were here the other day, and we shot this whole Joy Notes guitar playthrough, and we shot that and a couple other ones, I think Broad Strokes. And we got them and we were editing them, and we realized that we had put the camera on that zoomed out mode, and the quality was shit, and we couldn't bring them back. So anyway, today, hopefully I'm recording this correctly, because, it's tough to do the same thing twice, pretty straightforward. Joy Notes. If you're here, you're probably familiar with the song. What do we got? We got it up here. Cool. Cool. So right when that comes in, I'll introduce you right there to the chords that are pretty much the entire song. We're gonna take your thumb and mute this 6th string. You're never gonna use that in this song. You technically could. It wouldn't be out of key or anything. It's just, this is actually the same as the first note. I just didn't want the boxiness of that low string, so I mute that with my thumb here just quietly. And I got my index finger. I talked about finger placement in some of the in one of the older videos. I pay attention to finger placement because it's like what makes it easiest to move around, and I get in the habit of how I place fingers. For this song, it doesn't really matter. You're not moving much. Anyway, fifth string, 7th fret. I got my ring finger on the 4th string, 9th fret. Middle finger on the 3rd string, 8th fret, and pinky on the 2nd string at the 9th fret, right? And then I'm going to play this guy open. I'm going to play the 1st string open. Cool. And then I'm going to just simply let my index and pinky off. And that's the 2nd chord, right? And this is pretty much all the chords for the entire song. The rest of it's going to be flow. And all the different tabs and a couple little variations, they'll be in the tabs. And they'll be, I don't know where they'll be somewhere on the screen. So anyway. And then, we got a couple things such as like in the verse, like we do a little arpeggio in the pre-chorus verse thing. And that's anyway. pretty much it. I hope you're not completely disappointed that at the simplicity of the guitar stuff. Yeah, I just, at this point in the game, yeah, the way we write stuff, I get really, we used to be like completely guitar driven, and then as we've progressed, I've gotten more into like programming like the synths and the different things, and they take up a lot of space in the mix. And just the way we've been doing vocals, we've been doing them like really the vocals have come way more up front. And yeah, so with that, like, you know, sometimes the guitar gets pushed to the back, and it becomes something more as like something you feel in the mix. Like you can hear it when it gets muted out and when it's back in, right? Like you can feel it, but it's not necessarily something that's up front, right? So I try to keep it as such. I try to think about it in context to like, how can I texturize this and add like a little bit of body, but not really distract from like, you know, other more significant elements. So yeah, and keeping it pretty simple. Joy notes also just production note. I think I said this. I might have said it in the one we deleted, so I'll just say this. There's a layer of acoustic guitars through most of the Harmony album. That's like I think that's like a classic like producer's trick to like just get some. When you have these big dense mixes, I think it helps to keep like, it helps the listener perceive like the time moving type of thing, like the pacing of the song moving forward. So that, and we used a 808 shaker. There's like a shaker through like almost the entire album. Definitely all the choruses where it's like really dense. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna do another one of these soon for like broad strokes. Anyway, love you guys. Hope the holidays and New Year are. I don't know. I hope everybody's doing some good reflecting and you know, trying to find some gratitude in this year. I know it's been hard for literally everybody, but yeah, I don't know. You know, being present and being grateful for what we do have as opposed to, you know, whatever we've parted ways with or whatever. I know it's, you know, easier said than done for myself and whoever's watching this, I'm sure. But yeah, I hope everybody's well. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed the guitar videos. Thanks.